And it's not okay to think that the Earth is flat. This is not a viable argument. One of the things you can see yourself with a pair of binoculars is if you actually go out to a lake and there are boats on that lake, the farther away a boat is, the more the bottom of the boat will disappear, and you'll basically just see the mast of the boat. And as a boat goes farther and farther away, the last thing you will see is the very top of the mast of that boat. And that's because the boat is actually going over the horizon that's curved.
From the United States, where would you come out on the other side? And everyone says, dig a hole all the way to China.
Right, that's always the case.
However, China is not where you will land if you dig a hole through the center of the Earth. Because if you dig a hole through the center and you start in the northern hemisphere, you have to end up in the
southern hemisphere.
If you start in the western hemisphere, you got to end up in the
eastern hemisphere.
That's how the geometry works.
That's because it's a ball.
It's a ball.
Right.
All right. So when I did the measurements on that, if you dug that hole from the United States, you would end up in the Indian Ocean.
You just flood the United States.
Yeah,
that's really what you
through.
do. You pop through and
there are some in complete denial that
the Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat.
My thanks to all of you, and now on to Chicago, and let's win.